On the news tonight, President Bola Tinubu swears in new INEC commissioners and 2 new board members of the Code of Conduct Bureau. Plus, the National Security Advisor to the President, Malam Nuhu Ribadu, describes corruption as rot eating deep into the society. Good evening, welcome to Nta Ijebu Ode News at 7. My name is Oriofe Ogunshola, and here are the news in details. President Bola Tinubu has inaugurated 2 newly inducted national commissioners of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. The president also swore in 2 new board members of the Code of Conduct Bureau. 4 of them took oath of office before President Tinubu at the commencement of the Federal Executive Council meeting for this Monday. While Tubak Abdulrazak Yusuf from Katsina State represents Northwest, Professor Sunday Aja from Ebonyi State is representing Southeast in the vacancies that existed in the Electoral Commission. Kenneth Ikpeme from Cross River State and Honorable Justice Ibrahim Bubu retired from Taraba State are the new board members of the Code of Conduct Bureau. Corruption has been described as a rot which has eaten deep into the society, and the fight must be institutionalized and attitudinal. The National Security Advisor to the President, Malam Nuhu Ribadu, made this known during the 9th Oba Dr. Sikiru Kayode Adetono annual professorial lecture. Mercy Ezechi reports that the event was held at Ogbagba Hall, Olabisi Onabanjo University, Agoiwe, and now reports.
Organized by the Olabisi Onabanjo University, the 9th professorial lecture was to mark the 91st birthday of the Awujale and paramount ruler of Ijebu land, Oba Sikiru Adetono. Speaking more on the topic corruption and national security, impacts and consequences, Malam Nuhu Ribadu noted that corruption breeds insecurity and this must be dealt with as a matter of urgency. Malam Ribadu added that the federal government, under the leadership of President Bola Tinubu, is leaving no stone unturned to build a country that will protect lives and property, especially for the future generations. Represented by the Commissioner of Education, Professor Abayomi Arebabo, the Ogun State Governor Dapo Abiodun praised Awujale for his constant support, especially in the educational sector. Governor Abiodun congratulated the monarch on his 91st birthday and wished him more years on the throne. The Pro-Chancellor of the institution, Professor Ashiru Oluwatoyin, in his speech described Oba Adetono as a living legend, giving his impact on the institution. He appreciated his commitment to good governance, education, and community development. He added that the paramount ruler chose to mark each birthday with deep national reflection, hence reason for the choice of topic for this year's professorial lecture.
Cabinet's impact on Olabisi Onabanjo University is monumental. He is, without exaggeration, our most generous individual benefactor.
Buttressing his point, the Vice-Chancellor Professor Ayodeji Abola commended Oba Adetono for his various achievements and for making education one of his priorities. He wished him his sound health and more years as he continues his reign.
He first served this country at the age of 26 as a minister and cabinet of the Western State region. Baba, I've seen it all, and if we get to Ijebu, it's a reflection of how the country should be run.
While giving the vote of thanks, Daramola Adetono, who represented the Awujale, acknowledged and appreciated everyone present, promising her father's commitment and support to the university.
Thank you to the entirety of Olabisi Onabanjo University, the Pro-Chancellor, Professor Toyin Ashiru, the VC, Professor Abola, and all the governing bodies and students.
The professorial lecture is an annual event to honor the Awujale and paramount ruler of Ijebu land, Oba Sikiru Adetono, for his commitment to education in the state. From Agoiwe, Mercy Ezechi, NTA News.
The National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, NANCOM, says remarkable progress has been achieved in the ongoing airlift of Nigerian pilgrims for the 2025 Hajj, following the successful airlift of 19% pilgrims in 3 days. Tokba Alabi has an update on the airlift of pilgrims for this year's Hajj.
Within 3 days of commencement of airlift of pilgrims, the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, NACON, says notable improvement has been made from the 9% airlifted within the same period in 2024. Air Peace has concluded the airlift of Kogi State pilgrims, transporting 559 out of the 564 scheduled. Similarly, Maxair has completed the airlift of Oyo State pilgrims with a total of 1,083 pilgrims successfully conveyed to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Imo and Abia states have also completed their operations with the exception of a few no-show pilgrims during the inaugural flight. These, according to the Commission, will be accommodated in the mop-up flights later in the exercise. For Nasarawa State, with 944 pilgrims, Umza Air is concluding its operation currently with a final flight already on the ground preparing for takeoff. Going forward, Humza Air is scheduled to begin the airlift of Kaduna State pilgrims on 14th May and will operate back-to-back flights. Flyers will commence the airlift of Sokoto pilgrims on the 13th of May and, barring any changes, will begin operations for Abuja pilgrims on 16th May. Airpeace is slated to begin the transportation of Borno pilgrims on 18th May. NACON Chairman Professor Abdullah Saleh Usman, in a release by the Commission's Assistant Director Information and Publication Fatima Sanda Uzara, acknowledges the performance of the airlines, the State Pilgrims Board and other stakeholders for their cooperation that facilitated the smooth and timely movement of pilgrims. In the meantime, inaugural flight from the Babatunde Idiagbo International Airport, Ilorin, aboard a Maxair aircraft took off Monday afternoon at exactly 12:40 p.m. Addressing the pilgrims before their departure, Governor Abdurrahman Abdurazak represented called on the pilgrims to offer prayers for peace and unity in the country and to maintain decorum and discipline throughout the pilgrimage. The Executive Secretary, Kwara State Pilgrims Welfare Board, Abdul Qadri Abdul Salam, revealed that a total of 2,174 pilgrims from the state will be airlifted in 4 barges. In Abuja, Tokbe Alabi, NTA News.
The need for Nigeria to intensify proactive national, state, and local security effort measures to curb the resurgence of banditry, particularly in the northwestern central regimes, as re-echoed on Good Morning Nigeria. Guests on the program want government to be decisive on implementing a multi-agency approach, including enhancing intelligence-driven community-based policing and fostering collaboration among security agencies and citizens. Lydia Samson reports. We're not going on a short break. Stay tuned.
Are you desiring a future career in nursing science, law, medical laboratory science, public health, accounting, economics, agricultural extension and rural development, criminology and security studies, and other NUC-approved and accredited professional academic programs? If your UTME score 140 and above, then this information is for you. Admission for all these courses is currently ongoing at the Atiba University, Oyo, Nigeria's fastest growing and cost-effective private university. The university is located in the peaceful, serene, and secure environment of Oyo Township in Oyo State, Nigeria. Hurry now. Admission is in progress. Visit www.atibauniversity.edu.ng to apply or call any of these numbers: 081-034-94152, 080-385-79822. What are you waiting for? The future is now.
Oh, what a wonderful world of Sure Clean detergent. Oh yes, you can have a clean and bright wash with Sure Clean. Sure Clean detergent is tough on stains, gentle on your hands, and leaves clothes smelling fresh. Oh see, for clean white and all colors, Sure Clean detergent makes you shine. As you spread it all, you can see the shine of Sure Clean brightness. Now, wear your smile with pride and nothing to hide. Sure Clean detergent makes your family clean and happy. Sure Clean detergent, happiness with every wash.
Welcome back from the break. The news continues. The Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations is set to establish a digital agricultural village initiative, DVI, for Nigerian farmers. This initiative comes as Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, Abubakar Kayari, announces that the ministry will begin collecting data on farmers to enhance service delivery. Musa Baba Aliu has the details.
The Digital Agricultural Village is an initiative by the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, FAO, aimed at serving as an extension hub for farmers. The digital innovation strategy has been developed to address critical challenges related to inclusive and sustainable transformation of the agri-food system. This workshop, organized by the FAO in Lagos, is part of the preparations for the launch of the digital village.
How to have a concrete Nigeria digital agriculture solution platform to be able to all decision makers, donors, farmers, consumers, all the stakeholders working in the agriculture sector to work all together to be able to find a solution
in powering, providing capacity building for the youth, and also generating innovations that can be upscaled for farmers' benefit.
The Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, Abubakar Kyari, stated that data and information about farming and farmers across the country will be collected to ensure accurate implementation of agricultural policies and planning.
But that's what we're trying to do: use digital platforms, use technology, use innovation, use mechanization to ease agriculture, and that will attract them, and that is a very, very worthwhile venture. And we are going to have pilot schemes all over the country where we're going to adopt all what we're talking about.
The minister noted that as part of the government's effort to develop the Digital Village initiative, a pilot program will be conducted in Nasarawa State before a nationwide rollout. Musa Baba Aliyu, NTA News.
In a grand display of love and respect for departed souls, people from all walks of life converged at Balogun Event Center, Nta Ijebu Ode, to celebrate the lives and death of late Prince Adebisi Okunaye Neil Elekedi and his wife, Princess Deborah Abebi Okunaye Neil Olusi. The ceremony was marked with pomp and pageantry as friends, family, and well-wishers come together to honor the memory of the departed couple in a grand style. Fatima Hassan was at the event and reports.
The children of late Mr. and Mrs. Okunaye, joined by family, friends and well-wishers, during the weekend organized a befitting final farewell to the matriarch of the family, late Princess Deborah Abebi Okunaye near Olusi, who transitioned to eternal rest on March 6, 2024 at the ripe age of 89. The 2-in-1 event was also used as 50th year's remembrance of passing to eternal rest of the patriarch of the family, late Adebisi Okunaye. The ceremony was a testament to the positive impact the deceased played when they were alive.
I want to say my mom was a very nice person. In fact, she trained all her children, and she's a very godly woman.
Our father died 50 years ago. She single-handedly trained 6 of us. Apart from that, she trained all her siblings, over 50. And out of those 50, 4 have been crowned king in Yoruba land.
Today is a testimony for all of us. The Lord really shows mercy because Mama is Abiyamo Toto, and I'm going to miss her so much.
Others described the departed souls as jewel of inestimable value that others, including their children, should always emulate.
One of his children used to be a friend of mine, Mr. Koya. And he said good about how our mom trained him to be somebody, and who is he today? He's also a pastor, a colleague of mine also.
Late Princess Deborah Okunaye was survived by 6 children and many grandchildren. A legacy of love and kindness will undoubtedly continue to inspire future generations. In Ijebu Ode, Fatima Hassan, NTA News.
The federal government has expressed its commitment to ensure that Nigerians stranded in other countries return home safely. Federal Commissioner on National Commission for Refugees, Migrants and Internally Displaced Persons, Tijani Aliu Ahmed, stated this while hosting members of the Technical Working Group on Repatriation of Nigerians. Ruth Agule reports.
The quest for greener pastures through irregular means across the continent continues to pose concerns, especially in changing the narrative against irregular pathways. As part of its mandate to promote regular pathways for migration and enhance migration governance in the country. The National Commission for Refugees, Migrants and Internally Displaced Persons is hosting members of the Technical Working Group in repatriation of Nigerians who are stranded in various countries to discuss ways of strengthening repatriation processes for Nigerians in a safe and dignified manner.
So the challenge is how do we have an adequate advocacy so that our younger ones will now understand if they want to leave this country, this is the pathway, this is the regular way they can follow, and this is how they can go about it. Some of them were stopped up in Libya, in Sudan, in Niger. They cannot return back to the country.
In a related development, Nigeria is set to host Euro-African countries for a high-level dialogue as chairman of the Rabat process, a thematic meeting aimed at leveraging the advantages of migration in the aspects of knowledge transfer, investment opportunities, and bridging innovations across borders.
This thematic meeting will aim to generate actionable strategies. It will provide a timely platform to discuss how African youth can be meaningfully empowered through education, innovation, skills development, and diaspora engagement.
As Nigeria continues to champion migration agenda, the goal is to reshape migration narrative through an inclusive and responsive approach and enhance opportunities for Nigerian youths. In Abuja, Ruth Aguele, NTA News.
This will be all we have for you at Nta Ijebu Ode News at 7. My name is Orofe Ogushala. Thank you for joining us. Good night.
Are you desiring a future career in nursing science, law, medical laboratory science, public health, accounting, economics, agricultural extension and rural development, criminology and security studies, and other NUC-approved and accredited professional academic programs? Is your UTME score 140 and above? Then this information is for you. Admission for all these courses is currently ongoing at the Atiba University, Oyo, Nigeria's fastest growing and cost-effective private university. The university is located in the peaceful, serene, and secure environment of Oyo Township in Oyo State, Nigeria. Hurry now. Admission is in progress. Visit www.atibauniversity.edu.ng to apply or call any of these numbers: 081-034-94152, 080-385-79822. What are you waiting for? The future is now.
Oh, what a wonderful world of Sure Clean detergent. Oh yes, you can have a clean and bright wash with Sure Clean. Sure Clean detergent is tough on stains, gentle on your hands, and leaves clothes smelling fresh. Oh see, for clean whites and all colors, Sure Clean detergent makes you shine. As you spread it all, you can see the shine of Sure Clean brightness. Now, wear your smile with pride and nothing to hide. Sure Clean detergent makes your family clean and happy. Sure Clean detergent, happiness with every wash.